All right, welcome back. Today I'm making, I'm putting cultures together. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking fried rice and the concept of whatever the frig fried rice is to you, and the concept and the idea of whatever the frig cheesesteak is to you, and I'm making cheesesteak fried rice. Working title. This has nothing to do with any specific geographical location, but rather flavors of specific geographical locations being combined into one item. Steak, mushrooms, onions, fried rice, that's the base, and then on top of it, a fried egg and homemade cheese sauce. Now, here's the deal. I have my own homemade cheese whiz right over here. I made this a little while ago when I made the cheesesteak ravioli bites. So if you want the recipe for that, go back and check it out. I'll leave a link somewhere around here. Either way, let's get on with the recipe. Now, I don't have a high-powered induction burner that will allow me to use a cast iron wok, because you need high heat for that, but it's on the way. I've ordered it, it's coming. In the interim of that, don't hate the electric wok. It's good enough for what we need to do. So here's the deal. There's a lot of prep for this. I gotta chop up the steak that's already chopped up. I gotta dice up the onions. Then I gotta dice up the mushrooms. I wanna be able to work quickly with this. But before I do any of that, I'm plugging in the electric wok because I need this shit screaming hot. That's right, another edition of grocery store shredded steak. I can't get enough of it, honestly. It's that good. I want all of it as many times as possible. And that's the inspiration for today's video. Me wanting to use more shredded steak. Now I'm gonna make a sauce also, which will be added to the steak when the rice is added. Okay, we're gonna crisp up that rice. There's a lot going on. Essentially, it's a one-pot meal because I'm making everything in the wok. Now this is thinly cut ribeye steak, ready to go. But for me, at least for this recipe, I wanna stretch this steak as much as possible, so I'm gonna slice it even more. Now I'm gonna hit this with some salt and pepper. Couple more things. The sauce. Rice vinegar. Hoisin. All right, now for a little additional sweetness, ketchup. All of our things. The sauce, the rice, the shrooms, les oignons, and of course, the beef. Oh, don't think I forgot about the cheese whiz. I know what you're saying to yourself. Is this guy making fried rice and putting liquid cheese on top of it? And my answer is, did you think this was a different YouTube channel? The first thing we're gonna do is start sauteing the mushrooms. Those take a lot longer than anything else, so we get those going first. Trying to like break it up while fry it up. It's so thin that you can't really overcook this. Kind of like mushrooms. You can't really overcook mushrooms. All right, now I'm gonna add some garlic. And then back in with the mushrooms and onions. This is all mixed together. It's looking really good. But before adding the sauce, I'm just gonna push everything to the side because I gotta cook the rice on the other side. Day-old rice. It's a little crunchier in texture, a little stickier, and perfect for fried rice. I am really excited about this. Onions, steak, mushrooms, garlic, rice. This is cool, but we're not there yet. You know what it needs? That perfectly well-balanced sauce. We got ketchup, gochujang, hoisin, soy sauce, rice vinegar. This is a bowl of umami is what this is. Oh, hell yeah. Now, before we do anything, I have to fry a couple eggs to put on top of that, chop some green onions, and transfer this cheese sauce to a squeeze bottle. All right, everything is done. It took that fast. We got the rice bowl right over here. Hopefully it stays in its shape. Nailed it. And then on top of that goes a freshly fried egg. I don't even want to touch this, it looks so good, right?
Yeah.
Like, come on. Some cheese sauce, homemade cheese whiz over here. I also have some goma shio rice seasoning and some green onions. It's the fanciest thing I've ever made. Woo! Look, cooking gets me excited. It really does. When you do it as much as I do, sometimes, it's seldom, but sometimes, it's not that exciting, you know? This, however, this made me so friggin' excited in the concept. Like in my head, thinking about it, yeah, all these elements, putting them together, fried egg, cheese sauce, steak, fried rice, sure. But then it happened in real life and my mind exploded because this, it almost encompasses every single thing that I love about food. Cheese, eggs, steak, starch. I want it. I want all of it in my face right now. But before I do any of that, let's crack this egg. Never skip bang day.
Oh yeah.
Now let's eat it, all right? We got that really well-seasoned steak with fried rice, mushrooms, and onions. Wow. Seriously, mixed with like the silkiness and smoothness of the egg. Now, I know fried rice typically has scrambled eggs, but it also doesn't typically have steak and cheese. That's my favorite part about cooking. I can make it however I want. It's giving me the messy beard that cheesesteak typically gives me. Wow. That is a banger. The takeaway, certainly that mixture that I sauteed everything with, the gochujang, the hoisin, soy, rice vinegar, ketchup, amazing sauce, and the takeaway. I hope you guys enjoyed this journey of making a cheesesteak, fried rice, egg situation working title. And with that said, what should I call this? What would the title be if you made this in the comfort of your own home? Steak fried rice? Cheesesteak fried rice? Fried rice cheesesteak? Leave a comment down below. Also hit that sub button if you're not already subbed. And if you are already subbed, turn on notifications. See you guys on the next one. Bye.